Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is about Bluetooth Classic. Well, it's kind of old-fashioned, but it's still very popular. I will show you two examples, the Bluetooth Serial library for ESP32 and the Bluetooth Serial for Flutter application. Also, it's including the smart chat application under the example of the Flutter library. Let's get started. Here is the Bluetooth Serial library for Arduino ESP32. You can find the link in the below description. Go to the example folder, serial to serial BT, and open this file. The source code is very simple. Everything we need to connect Bluetooth is wrapped on the Bluetooth Serial object. It sends data entered by serial to BT and writes data read by BT as serial. Just copy and paste this example source code to your project. I'm just changing the name of the Bluetooth device only. Before I build this, let me check the board, upload speed, and serial port I choose. Okay, all looks good. Let's build it and look at the console. Nothing will come out until Bluetooth is connected. I think the ESP32 part is done. Let's move to the Flutter application. Usually, I'm using Android Studio for building a Flutter app. You can use your preferred program like VS Code. The project name should be all lowercase with underscores to separate words. Stick with basic Latin letters and Arabic digits. Always dummy code here. Let me clean up first. Also, I'm not gonna use test code, so delete it too. Okay, let's go to Flutter Pub to get a library. This Flutter Bluetooth Serial library is implemented for classical Bluetooth. It's designed to send and receive data as well as to control connections. Add dependency to PubSpec YAML of your project. Today, I'm gonna simply use the example provided by this library to send and receive text with ESP32. I will discuss the details in the next video. Download the entire source code from GitHub. Unzip and navigate to the exam folder, then lib folder. Copy the entire file, including the folder. Ctrl-C on Windows PC or Command-C on Mac. Paste it to the lib folder. You need to overwrite the main .dart file. It seems like the Bluetooth serial is not installed yet. Please push the pub-get button again. The library is installed well. The other problem is this example is using another library called Sculpt model. Let's install it. This library is for passing a data model from a parent widget down to its descent. It will be very useful in some cases. Okay, all looks good. Let's glance at the source. It's starting with the main page. From the main page, it's starting with getting the device Bluetooth state. The Flutter Bluetooth Serial instance lets you gather all the information you need. It's supporting devices discovery, connection, and auto-trying with a specific pin. In addition, it has a background task. Nice. In the chat page, you can send and receive message vice versa here. When we send and receive data, we do a byte array type. It's a fixed length list of 8-bit unsigned integers. In the next video, I will create a new application based on this source. Now let's build on Android. Android emulator doesn't support Bluetooth function. For test, you need to deploy this code to your real device. My device is already connected. It says the minimum SDK version should be 18. Let me change it in the build Gradle in app folder of Android. Let me build it again. Now it's installing to my device. I will show you the device screen through mirroring. It has lots of useful functions in the menu. I hope you take a look at it once. My device is ready to go, so let's open the console connected with ESP32. Select the menu, connect to paired device to chat. Now it's asking the permission of the device's location. Your app needs this permission because the Bluetooth scan can be used to gather information about the location of the user. It's exchanging messages. It's working properly. Let's have a quick test. If ESP32 doesn't add a return at the end of the message, will the message be sent? No, it will pile up in the buffer until it comes. Because there is no return, you can see the message has not been sent. This is all for today's video. I will proceed more specifically in the next video. Thanks for watching.